I gave this to my daughter to try tonight, which I usually don't give her sweets at nighttime because sugar is the enemy or bedtime for us. But you know what she said when she tried this?
What?
And I quote, "It tastes like Cuba."
Oh, that's so cute.
I know. Ah, so we made this dessert, you guys. I don't even know why we even talked about this. How do we even come up with this idea?
Well, I think it's because we wanted something like, as the weather's really hot and things like that. Now we wanted something like a little summery, springy, and we wanted a good baked good because, you know, we love our viewers and you all you're like us. We love booze and fat. So,
And sugar.
and sugar and butter. And so I think we just came up with this. I think we came up with this idea because we thought of something that people can recognize. And to me, like, what better than like a fruit crumble?
I love a bar, by the way.
A
Like
good bar, good crumbles.
crumble.
But we wanted to make it a little more exciting.
Yeah, like zhuzh it up. And not only did we want to make it exciting, we made sure that you guys could access this.
Yes.
Because Eric was like, will people in the Midwest be able to get guava paste?
Yeah.
And we did the research. And in fact, you can.
Yes.
But also, we're going to link it in our show notes so you can grab it and just
Yeah.
have it delivered to your house if you want.
Yeah, because I did, and I mean, I live in a metropolitan area. I live in right outside DC. And so I did have to go to a couple stores to get this. I did specifically go to a Latin market to get this. But, you know, Mariela and I did some research and you can find them at Walmart's and whatnot, but check what we have linked.
Yeah.
And just find something similar.
Guava paste, guava dulce.
I want to do guava paste.
You can.
We're good.
The block.
I don't know if I'll do the block with this.
You have to melt it, but it will work.
Oh my God, that's a mission, Mariela. Just get the
I
fucking
agree.
can.
That's
Just
why
put the link in the can.
I
The jar.
am in the can. This guy,
Don't listen to Mariela.
the viewers. Hey guys, how is it viewing us?
I didn't say viewers. I said listeners.
Peter, you say viewers. I'm going to play the tape back. That's the lucky part about this recording.
You say viewers. All right, whatever. So
All right. So we made guava bars, you guys.
they're so good.
And they're not only guava, well, guava cream cheese, which I don't know if that's kind of typical. Probably not. But I don't know everywhere. But Cubans eat guava, like a chunk of guava, like a slice with a cheese, a salty cheese, sometimes cream cheese, sometimes like a salty cheese on a cracker. And it's like a snack.
We don't eat the direct fruit. It's a guava paste.
Correct.
And it comes in a bar. It comes in a
Yes.
massive bar and you slice it.
Mm-hmm. Like cranberry sauce, but more firm.
Much more firm and sticky.
Pasty.
And in my house, we used the queso blanco, which is
Yeah.
just translates to white cheese. But I don't know how to if I had to describe queso blanco, like it's very salty.
Like a sponge.
Think of like a squeaky cheese, like something that would squeak. Okay. Think of like a squeaky cheese. Cause it has a little bounce to it and it's good if you fry it. Has a little bounce to it and the very salty, cause guava paste is very sweet on its own.
Yes.
It's extremely sweet on its own. And you take like a little slice of the guava paste and a slice of the really salty cheese. And it's a fantastic mixture. And then some people, they use cream cheese. And then, we have a pastry, which is a guava and cheese pastry.
Mm-hmm.
So we love that
like
sweet
it.
salty mixture.
Yeah. So we adapted this recipe from our good friend, Sally Bakes. What's her name? I forget. I think it's Sally Bakes. I'll also link this recipe of hers in the show notes because her recipes always work, which by the way, Eric had to make shortbread today. So you all know what
For the love
happened
of
the first
Christ.
try.
Okay. And let me tell you, when I fucked up on that shortbread,
Yeah.
I took the baking pan out of the oven and it was some parchment. I know I fucked it up and I took the parchment out and just threw it away. And for some reason, without thinking, I just grabbed that really
Oh, I
hot
hate that.
pan and it was like in my hand. And this is a ceramic baking dish.
Can't drop
I'm
it.
like, oh fuck. And so like I was able to toss it lightly as I could in the sink because I was running to the sink and chipped the big corner off of it. So I'm really upset. And so yeah, just make sure you don't pick it up.
Yes.
That's what I learned today.
Tip number 1, oven mitts.
Yeah, oven mitts are amazing.
So this is made in an 8x8 pan, which I didn't have. So I bought one for $6 at Target, FYI, in case you're like me. And you make the shortbread, which is just a mixture of like flour, sugar, butter. What else, Skeeter?
Flour, sugar,
Butter, melted,
vanilla.
vanilla. And it's like a Play-Doh. And you can't fuck it up unless you're Eric. And then You
You know
press
what
it
I
into
realized?
the pan.
Don't make it in a stand mixer.
No, why would you?
And I did not melt my butter fully
I
the
did.
second time. I just made it really softened.
I melted it. And you know what else I did? I didn't read the directions very well because, I might but I just put everything in one bowl and then mixed it. And you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to mix everything but the flour and then add the
Yeah, and then you put
flour.
the flour later. Yeah,
It
all right, I read
worked.
that part.
I didn't, and it worked. And so I was kind of scared it wouldn't, but yeah. So you press it in, you bake that. And then the beauty of this keto is that you just have to put the guava paste or whatever flavor you want on top of it. You don't have to do a lot.
Right. So it was like a guava jam, and you just poured it from the jar. I
Boom.
just spooned it on top.
Me too. I don't even
And
measure
then
it.
that was it. Now, what I'm excited about is the crumble.
The crumble. What do we do,
The
keto? Tell
crumble.
me.
So crumble normally is, flour, oats, sugar, some vanilla, and cubes of cold butter. And you just kind of got to like mix it around. Honestly, when I make a crumble, I just mix it with my hand.
Yeah.
It's like your best tool.
Sandy.
That's it. And it's got to be sandy. So what we did is we figured we were doing guava. So we used a cookie, and they're called Maria cookies. Maria cookies. Yeah. And are they Maria cookies or Maria crackers?
Maria
cookies.
crackers.
Are they Maria crackers?
That's what I call them. I don't know.
I don't know.
Because in Spanish, it's galletas and
Right,
galletas the
exactly.
same.
And a Maria cookie it's not very sweet. They're cookies that we would normally eat. You're going to dip it like in your café con leche. You're going to it's not
Sturdy.
a very sweet cracker. It's very sturdy. It's not sweet. And so you're going to have to crush those up. And you don't really want to pulverize it too much. I think a pulverized mine is a little bit too much, but you don't want to pulverize too much. You want to put them like in a plastic bag and just
You don't even need that. You know, Keter, I
beat your
did it with my
feelings.
hands.
Well, you got these manly, ambitious hands.
My hands are
Mariela's
little.
hands are like 3 times the size of the average woman.
That's not true.
She
I'm a
was like
small
crushed
person.
walnuts, like with her hands.
With my thighs.
So, and yeah, you just crush them up. And then, like I said, I use my hands with the butter and the brown sugar. I threw a little bit of cinnamon in there, and I think a little
Did
bit of
you?
salt. Yeah,
Look
I think
at
a
you.
little
You're
bit of
so
salt.
cute.
I am. And so when it comes out of the oven and you have that warm shortbread, you go ahead, you put your layer of guava on there. And I did put a little bit of cream cheese
Oh,
in there
yeah.
as
Let's talk
well.
about that. I forgot.
Yeah. So I took a block of cream cheese and I took 1 egg and about a tablespoon of sugar, and I just mixed it together, and I just put it on top and swirled it with a knife, like a little swirl.
Oh, did you? I used a whole block?
No,
Okay.
no. I think I
used
will
half a
next
block.
time though.
I used half a block and I beat the egg and I didn't even use all the egg. I used maybe half of it, which is kind of a waste. You can probably put it in and nothing would happen.
Yeah.
And I added a little bit of sugar and I just mixed it up. And then I like dotted it like biscuits, like when you make drop
Oh,
biscuits.
okay. Yeah.
I dotted it on top of the guava and I didn't try to make it too uniform. And then I got a skewer and I
Yeah. And just made like little swirls in it.
zhuzh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I did.
Yeah.
And then you throw the crumble on top and you bake it at 350 for about 30 minutes.
hmm
And I dove in like 20 minutes after coming out because it was so good. And, but I took a bite before we started recording right now. It's been in the refrigerator for a couple hours and it's set and things, and it's like actual bars and stuff like that. And that shit is so good. Like I was on the phone with you when I started eating it.
I'll have you know, people, that he calls me, right? And I'm talking to him. He's like, stop talking. I'm eating. I'm like, I'll have you know,
She's not wrong.
you called to me, sir.
She's not wrong. Did you eat it yet?
I did. I had a bar and it is sweet, but
It's extremely sweet.
yeah, but to me, like the guava with the cheese kind of is it's like, oh my God, it's so good. The cheese does it for me.
I'm going to use a little less guava next time because I used my entire jar.
Oh my God, Keter.
It is so good though.
Oh shit. The recipe calls for 3/4 of a cup. This thing has 24 ounces in it.
Whatever.
Did
It
you
was
know
fucking
that?
good. Okay. I just kept going.
I added like a quarter of my jar and it was a lot. I can't
it's a lot.
imagine what
It's
soup you're
good.
swimming in.
Yeah, it solidifies right back up. It's
You're
just a
so
really
funny.
thick guava bar.
You're like, if it's a little is good, then a lot is better, baby. Holy fuck. And then he never sends me pictures, you guys. I sent him pictures of all my things and I haven't seen one fucking thing that you have made. I think ever.
That's because you make shit look pretty. You're
I
good
don't
at that.
care.
You're good at that. I don't care.
I want to
You're
see
gonna-
your bar, bro.
Whoa. You're married.
Oh, and I didn't put parchment, but I did grease my pan and that it came out. So
I did do parchment.
it's smarter.
Yeah, I did do parchment because you could just pull it right out and then just chop it into the bars.
Yeah, which is smarter. I scratched up my brand new 8x8.
Oh, it sucks.
Yeah, but it was $6, like I said, so
Yeah.
I'm not too sad. But yes, so do the parchment. It would be absolutely helpful to do that. But y'all, this is like something you need to make because it is fun to entertain with. If you're from a place that isn't so heavily Hispanic like where I'm at, it'll be like exciting for the people you serve it to because you don't have guava and cheese, I think, every day.
Mm-mm.
You know, and here even like people who live here really love guava. Like my son's teacher lives and dies. Like I will make iterations of guava and cheese. I've made her cookies and cupcakes and I'm gonna probably share these bars with her and she loves it. It's like a fruit that people love. So I think you could serve this to people at like a little picnic or if you want to have just like a little dessert with wine.
Yeah.
This will work. And a little goes a long way. For me, I'm not a big
No, it
sweet
does. It does. I have a mouthful of guava and it's very sweet, but it does go a long way.
I don't, I like sweet things, but I don't like too sweet things. And this is like perfect for like a little cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like a little amuse-bouche at the end of a meal.
What does that mean?
It means mouth amusement, which you're very familiar with.
That's hysterical. It's gonna be my new online presence.
That's what they used to call you in high school.
That was my nickname in high school. Absolutely.
Again, I'm going to go ahead and link our inspiration
Yeah, make this. This is
recipe.
really good. Try the guava. And if you've never had guava paste before or type of guava jams or things like that, really, really try it. And that's really sweet what your daughter said. I love that.
It tastes like Cuba.
That's really sweet because it is like a taste of our childhood.
Yeah.
And so,
and I'll link the Maria cookies too, just so you guys can see them as a point of reference. I think what you could get if you can't get them are like the digestive biscuits.
Digestive biscuits, just about, oh my God, great minds. I was about to say that digestive biscuits are probably the absolute closest thing. They're basically the same.
Yeah, just make sure it's not too sweet because remember, you're already adding sugar to sugar to
Right.
sugar.
Right. So don't do things like get like chocolate digestives or things like that. Like just get the plain one. And digestive, if you have like a world market near you, you can grab them there.
Yeah.
Any like ethnic section in your grocery store. But the Maria crackers you might be able to buy in any ethnic section in your grocery store too. So check it out there as well.
The digestive biscuits are British, right?
Yeah.
Have you watched Bridgerton?
No, I have not.
I mean, I think it's like the women my age watch Bridgerton.
And Ryan.
It's like soft porn. Does he watch it? No.
Yeah, he does.
Shut up. We have a lot to talk about.
Anyways.
It's like softcore porn. Make this guava
And you'll love it.
And you'll love it just as much as Bridgerton, I promise. Oh, don't forget to share us with a friend. Leave us a review. Check out our newsletter, you guys. We might just fuck around and find out and like print this recipe somewhere if you're lucky. All right. Have a beautiful week. Enjoy yourselves. And don't forget to make something nice for someone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.